teaching you guys my best kickflip tips in 3, 2, 1. Before learning kickflips, you probably want to have your ollies to be about this high. This is the best foot positioning that I've found. You can experiment, but I find it gives good pop and flick. I would recommend that if you're learning to flick around here. It gives a good fast flick. I also just recently watched the Mitchie Brusco and Andy Anderson video where they were talking about just before the nose, there's a dead zone, and I was experimenting with it, and there is. It gives you a very slow flip when you flick off of there. I would not recommend flicking off the side because then it's hard to get your front foot to come back to the board. My best kickflip tip is aligning your chest with the toe side of the board, which is the side of the board far away from you, when you squat down. It gives you a lot more commitment. And then once you got the foot positioning and the squat down, you can start working on the practice steps. It isn't very helpful, but you can work on where you want to flick. And then once you got that down, you should start working on just flipping the board over. It helps with the commitment. And then once you've got that down, you should start doing an ollie, but putting your back foot on the ground. This will help for whenever you want to land on the board, but only with your front foot. And then do that, but add the flick in. And remember, don't flick in the dead zone. Also, reminder, you never want to get in the habit of just landing with your back foot. If you look closely here, you can see that I'm pointing my chest down before I start the kickflip attempt. It really does help with commitment. And kickflips really do take a long time to learn. If you haven't landed one yet, don't feel bad. If you keep trying, you'll get it.